What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 65 of our Atalanta career mode, and today, some massive games. We got Inter in the second leg of our Coppa Nazionale semifinal, finally poised after we won 3-2 in the first leg, and then a couple days later, we have Juventus. We are 4 points ahead of them in the league with 12 games to go. A win there could be huge, and then we have Verona in the league after that. So, some massive games today. And hopefully this sets our season up for possibly some silverware, but we got to go one step at a time. So a big game here. Obviously, Inter, they fought back from 2-0 down, and then we went ahead and really messed their day up, of course, with a late win. And at right back, we're going to go with Conti. So yeah, 3-2 on the road. It's a good result, and hopefully we can, really go on from here. Who do I want to go on the bench? A lot of tired legs after the last game. I think that's how we want to go about it. I think that's how we're going to do it. Most of our starters are good to go, though. Conti and Diaz in. Tavares and Galeno out, but everyone else is fit. I kind of want a little bit more defensive prowess here. We're going to go with Malinovsky over Tielemans, but let's jump into this. Atalanta Inter. We only need a draw today to advance to our first Coppa Nazionale final. Nicely done here. Moving the ball around pretty well. It's excellent stuff. Lautaro Martinez on it. Gets it out wide. It's Wilfried Zaha. Oh, he's gotten a bit lucky there, and that's a great save. We get a big foot on it. It falls right to Lautaro Martinez, and he has a shot at goal and plenty of space. And he can't quite find the back of the net. Nubel with a good goal as that gets headed on, and oh my god, Nubel, what a save. I thought he really should have collected that as it went across there, as that comes in, and Nubel with another save. And Inter have started off this, obviously very much chasing a goal. Very much on top to start. Couple of decent saves early from Nubel, but they need 2 goals today at least. Because, they have to win this game by 2. I believe we have the away goals. If there is away goals, they need 2, but at minimum, they got to score. And they've come out on fire, really. Nicely done. Back inside here. One more. Back across. Excellently done. And Osimhen's going to slip through here. And it's Osimhen. Oh, huge save. A couple of early chances here from both sides. No goals to speak of yet, but that's a really important save. Diaz carrying a bit of a knock. Hopefully that's not too serious. That's a great turn, though, from Draxler. He plays a great ball in. It's 1-0. Coutinho with the finish. And Draxler with the perfect pass. And for all the chances to start out so far, we have finally broken through. Or we're the team to finally break through, if you want to put it that way. But plenty of chances. Someone deserved a goal, and it finally came. But Draxler did so well to turn, roll that ball with him, plays the perfect pass into Coutinho. And Coutinho, first time, wraps his left foot around it, fires it into the back of the net, and it's 1-0 here on 22 minutes. Nice turn. Here's Renato Sanchez. Played out wide. Diaz. Off his knock, apparently. He plays a really good ball out to him, Osimhen. And as Diaz slips inside, brilliant. He should have shot himself. He laid it off to Osimhen. It's 2. And we're 3 ahead of Inter now. They need 3 to send this to extra time. A quick blitz. After Nubel saved us at the other end, man. We could be having a different game here if Nubel lets one of those in. But he came up strong. Excellent turn inside. He should have shot himself, but an excellent finish from Osimhen. Unselfish from Diaz. He has a hit here, and it just goes past the foot of the Inter man. Excellent finish. Just 2-0. Heavy touch. We've won it up the pitch here. Nicely done. One more. Can we get it through to Diaz? We can. And that's Diaz who stepped inside, and it's Diaz 3-0. And we are running away from Inter all of a sudden. A huge start from Inter, and then all of a sudden, it's 3-0. They had 3 chances to really score. Nubel, absolute monster. Diaz does well to just turn on to that, and that's a great finish. Ever so calm from the young man who's played a big part in this game so far. And just before halftime, we've made it 3-0. And now Inter need 4 to go through. Gets it back through to Osimhen. Nicely done. Good movement. Here's Muriel. Muriel gets to the byline, cuts back inside. Muriel finds the ball across its 4, and that should be that. Inter are going out, and we're going to our first final in the Coppa Nazionale. We obviously won the Europa League. Or did we win the Europa League? I believe we did. We won the Europa League. But we're going to our first Coppa Nazionale final. Brilliant ball across, and Muriel, he's still got it. Getting up there in age and not really playing a ton. Someone asked me to sell him. I'm thinking about it, but he's still got it. And Sanchez, of course, making sure that we go ahead and find our 4th of the day. Now, the shots in this game after that one have been 5-4. And it just shows how important being clinical is when you're a football team. That is the best trait you can have. You could overcome a lot if you're clinical. Incredibly clinical. You can turn a game on its head by being clinical. And this one happened that exact way. I mean, Inter had that start there where they could have scored 3 different occasions, if not for really good saves from Nubel. And we have had the same amount of chances, except for an extra one. And we have 4 goals. It's been one of those types of things. And we're benefiting. Nicely done. Lovely football here. It's Pinamonti. Finds a really good ball into Jovic. And Jovic, great ball across. And Inter have pulled one back. It shouldn't change anything. They still need 4. With 7 minutes to go. But Van de Beek, I believe, pulls one back. And they're celebrating inexplicably. They can celebrate. Let them celebrate. They've just got thrashed here. It's a nice ball across. It really is from Jovic, who's scored 2 and assisted in their 3 goals. Excellently done, but unfortunately it won't mean much. 2 minutes until we are confirmed Coppa Nazionale finalists for the first time. We've been knocked out in the semifinal to Torino. It was like 10-2 on aggregate. And then last year we were beaten in the quarterfinal by this very Inter team. But now we knock out Inter and move into the final. Excellently done. Very, very clinical today. Excellent football. Nubel playing really great. Diaz had a really good game, though. Had to come off at halftime. Excellent, excellent football. And we are going to meet Juventus in the final, who took 5-0 off of Napoli. That's a really good result as well. But now we have Juventus here. We can't worry about their final. We have 12 games to go here in Serie A, and we have a huge game against second place Juventus. They're 4 points back of us, and we have a real opportunity here to open up a little bit of space, and that would be absolutely huge. Who do I want to play here? Renier, I think. I think that's what we want to do. I want to go with Casace as well. He's a bit better defensively. Cunha can come on to the bench, and so can Kovalenko. I think we are ready. Let's jump into this. A big game. Atalanta, Juventus, Serie A on the line. Let's go. That's a great ball in here to Ronaldo. Oh, nicely done. It's a great play here. Ronaldo in a bit of space. Just rolls over Ronaldo. Comes back in. It's a good block. It's going to come right back. And Juventus start off very, very well. This Timo Werner with the goal. It just falls to him, doesn't it? Ronaldo did so well on this side. But it fell right to Werner, and he smacked it past Nubel. Didn't even really move. Really well done from Ronaldo. Shot gets blocked. It hits Simicon in the face and just falls to Werner, who hits it first time. And 5 minutes in, that is not the start we wanted. Sanchez plays a good ball out to Osimhen. Back into Galeno. Galeno steps inside his man really, really well. And Galeno gets it across. Brilliant 1-1. And just like that, we're level. 11 minutes gone. It's Renier with the tap-in, and Galeno did so well. Stepped inside there, and then the pass across just out of the reach of the Juventus defender. Oh, just under his leg, really. And Renier makes no mistake, though Szczesny almost came across and got a touch to that. It's swept home. It's 11 minutes. It's 1-1 here. And do we have an entertaining title bout on here? One more. Tielemans steps inside brilliantly, and here's Osimhen. Do we go up the other end and grab a second? It's off the post. Osimhen with a huge opportunity there. I thought about going back to Tielemans, but it didn't quite happen. And Osimhen goes himself, almost finds the back of the net, finds the white. Heavy touch there, and we do take advantage of that. Here's Coutinho now racing forward, and Coutinho can slip it out, and it's a great ball to Osimhen. It hits that first time. It's a great save. It's going to come back, and Osimhen's found it. The back of the net, 2-1, and we've turned this game around, and Juventus now have a bit of a hill to climb. They cannot afford to lose this game. What a great ball out there. It's a good first-time hit. Great save. Szczesny just can't get up, and the angle... perfect for Osimhen. It falls right to him. He's just got to get it on target. And while it's not the easiest of angles, there's a bit of space between Szczesny and the goal where all he has to do is get it on target, and he does. And just before halftime, it's 2-1 here. Nice takeaway there, and it comes to Renier. And Osimhen, can he leak off the back of this center back? Cuts back inside, and he finds Renier in space, and oh! What a save. That's a huge save from Szczesny. I want to see that again. Osimhen did well, and it comes right to Renier. Oh, that's a really, really good save, actually. Kind of sent him the opposite way. Szczesny did really, really well. It's a really good save. That's a really poor giveaway. This is lovely stuff. Brilliant. And can it come to Osimhen? He can. And Osimhen, oh, a massive, massive save there. A third would surely kill the game off from here. Only 10 minutes to go. But we need to hold on for this win. A win here would be monumental. Decent football here. So we step off. Comes back in. It's clipped into a really good space. Good football. And it's a good save. That would have been some goal. It would have been some goal. Pjanic with the hit. It's his last contribution with 5 minutes to go. That comes in. Can we get the header on? It's headed to the top of the box. Clip down. Ronaldo has it blocked away. We do just get this out. I am not sure why I played it out that way, but it got out. And now with 2 minutes to go, not a lot of time left. Obviously, another goal for us would kill this game off. Can we get it? Comes into Renier. Takes a good touch. One more. Well, can't quite get it back outside. And now there's only added time remaining. 2 minutes added on. A heavy touch. Oh, what are we doing, lads? That is not the pass we should be doing. Heads backwards. You got to go forward, Juventus. And now they come forward. And the whistle blows. It's 2-1, the victory. A massive, massive win that could put us on our way to a Serie A title. 7 points now, the gap between us and Juventus with 11 games to go. That is a huge win. And Juventus have done this the last couple of years where they get toward the end of seasons and drop points a lot. And as you can see, 7 points with 11 games to go. That is a pretty big gap. Hopefully they obviously, continue to drop points, but huge. Absolutely huge. Unbelievable stuff. We may be on our way to our first Serie A, but we cannot follow it up with a dud here against Verona. We're going to make a couple of changes because we do have Tottenham midweek, though we're pretty comfortable with Tottenham, so I'm not going to make a ton of changes. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Mandragora and Tielemans together. I want to play Barrow, but I think I'm going to play him out on the right. And then I kind of want to go with Popov. And I think those are the changes we're going to make. So let's jump into this. Verona, Atalanta. Let's keep our roll going. Oh, thought we had that. Out wide here. Saka covering. Nice ball inside. And it's a great clip ball. He's back post all alone, and he's hit the post. And it's come back and hit the side netting. Free header, really. Probably ought to be putting that on target, but it's hit the post, and we escaped a little bit. We said we cannot follow Juventus with a dud. Well, we've been awful for the first 25 minutes so far. Nice header. Can we do something before halftime? We've been very poor, and it would be undeserved to grab a goal. Doesn't mean we're not going to try. And Osimhen does well, and he finds that space, and ooh, my goodness. How in the world did that keep going? Did he get a slight touch on that? Well, we get into halftime either way, 0-0. And the match facts aren't probably for good reading. As you can see, we've had 1 shot. They've had 4. It's been a very bad half, and we need to wake up. Nicely done. It's going to come to Draxler. He's in space. And Draxler, 1-0. Undeserved. But very much grateful for it to have come. Draxler with the goal. It's a great finish, really. He's just hammered that. But we were so poor that first half. A great way to come out in the second half. There's just too much space, isn't there? Look at this hit. He's just hammered that. Outside of the boot. It's curling away from the goalkeeper, but a little bit close to him. Either way, we'll take it. The German giving us a 1-0 lead here on 50 minutes. Great ball over the top. Smolov is going to take it, and that's a perfect pass across. And Popov's not going to step up, and it's 1-1. Oh, I thought Popov would come across and get a touch on that. He never came. And Boga gives Verona the equalizer. Brilliant from Smolov, and this is a great ball across, really. But defensively, I feel we could be cutting that out. It's ball in here. It's the touch there, and look, I thought Popov might get to that. It's not gonna. It's a good finish from Boga. He's just gonna plant this in the bottom corner. Or not really, yeah. You know what I mean. You get what I'm getting at. It's a lovely finish either way. Out of the reach of Nubel. And on 55 minutes, it's 1-1. And probably a little bit more like this game really deserves to be. Oh, what? He's gone right through everything, Smolov. And here comes Smolov now. It's 2. Are you kidding? Oh, God. What in the world? I thought that was easily covered. We had 4 back, and it was just Smolov. And he's come across and come out with it. And he's just through on goal. It's too quick. A brilliant finish as well. Unbelievable. A quick fire double for Verona. And on the hour mark, it's 2-1. As that goes out of play, and we've been just not good enough. Slips it back inside nicely. One more. Does really well, Coutinho, to hold on to it. He keeps going, Coutinho, and he steps inside, and it's Coutinho. Brilliant. What a goal from the Brazilian. And he's brought us back into this 2-2. Went by like 4 people there, Coutinho. Steps back inside, and he hammers it near post. A great finish, a great goal. Did so well. He beat 3 or 4 men there. And with 10 minutes to go, this game is in the balance, and we may not really deserve it, but we're going for it. 2 minutes to go. Is there a winner in this game from either side? It would be heartbreaking to lose, of course, but we haven't been good enough today. Tavares chasing Barini, who's fresh. That gets clipped back. Saka with a good take. There's 3 minutes added on. We have an opportunity to bring the ball up the pitch. And up the pitch it's going to come. We get that out to Galeno, we can. Galeno is onside. And here it is into the last 30 seconds. And I looked up and did not see the defender like that. And it is going to finish 2-2 here. We didn't really deserve anything more. It's a bit of a shame because we did all the hard work the first 2 games. And then we said we can't have a dud here. And as you can see, we had 3 shots all game. We didn't deserve too much from that, but we got it. I'm not seeing Juventus on here. We're going to have to check out to see how they did, but a great opportunity, really, especially after we beat them, to keep the momentum going, but then we let them right back into it. And if they won their game, the gap will be 5 points. It's still a pretty decent-sized gap, but it's not 3 games like 7 points is, obviously. It's back down to 2. And here we are in Serie A, 28. It's 5. So it is, yes, they did win their game. Who do they play coming? Brescia, Parma. They're going to keep winning. Udinese, yeah, they're definitely going to keep winning. Sampdoria, we got to keep winning because they're going to keep winning. 10 games to go. The gap is 5 points. It is a pretty big gap. And well, I mean, for this stage of the season, it's obviously nice to have that gap. But, you know, we keep going. Player of the episode. I'm going to go with Nubel, I think, in goal. He played really well, especially these first 2 games. And in this one against Inter, he turned the game completely. They had a chance, Inter, to go 1-up quick and have all the momentum. He stopped that, and we went on to romp. And he was pretty good against Juventus as well. Couldn't really do too much about the Verona goals. He did well to keep us in that, really, going forward. So I think he's going to be player of the game, or player of the episode. And we'll probably keep it at that. Brahim Diaz had a pretty decent episode as well. But forward we go anyway. Next episode, Tottenham, Cagliari, and then possibly another Champions League fixture. I don't know. I think it'll be around here, actually, 6 and 13. If it comes, of course, we have to beat Tottenham, but Tottenham half beaten already, so it'll be a huge missed opportunity to not go through. So next episode, that Tottenham, Cagliari, and then a big old game against Inter. We have some tough games coming, as you can see. Inter, Napoli, Torino, Roma, Milan, Spal, Juventus in the cup final. We have a lot still to go here in this season and some tough, tough games to boot, guys. But that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.